So Glorilla has never been a rapper that I've really been that interested in, that one that I've really found that much enjoyment from. However, I'm not gonna outright say I've ever thought she was bad. Honestly, like bad at making music or nothing. I've heard snippets of songs. I've heard like verses from her that I actually kind of enjoy. And this album does have good parts of that. Glorious is not an awful project. I wouldn't overall say it's good. I would overall say it's kind of just below average. However, certain things I do see like good in her future. Like there is definitely talent there. There's definitely an ability to make good music if there was just certain things changed slightly and certain things tried or done differently. And this project could have ended up being about an 8 or a 9 out of 10, honestly. Actually, I wouldn't go that far. I'm not going to just outright say this album could have been dang near best project of the year, but it definitely could have been better. Not horrible, but I didn't get too much enjoyment out of it, really. It is a strong first 3-song run. After that, though, it does go kind of downhill. I rather like the intro. I was kind of energized. That is something I've always thought Gloria was able to do. Whenever I hear verses or hear like parts of her in music, I kind of I get a little energy. She's really good at that. This album also very good length, only about 15 tracks. I think that is very good. It didn't feel long at all. That didn't really help the project too much, though. I I say that in like every album that like I think the runtime of your project is extremely important. Sometimes seems like Glow will be kind of struggling to know what to say mid-verse, kind of like pauses in between lines, or kind of like feels like she wrote that part of the verse at like most of them are towards the end, like on a whim, kind of just to make the song like about 15-30 seconds longer. I don't really know why she does that, because some of these songs, like if that part wasn't in it or replaced with like the same like flow from a minute ago, or didn't feel like, you can kind of tell she kind of like was like freestyling slash writing it as she was doing it, and it just wasn't sounding as good. And I'm not even saying that like that's a bad strategy, but obviously with Glorilla you can kind of notice it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an obvious drop in like flow slash delivery quality, and I noticed that on more than a few of the songs. So if that wasn't on those songs, that could have been better, or maybe not helped them too much, but definitely wouldn't have hurt them like it did. Hook game isn't really strong. A lot of these Glorilla hooks were like the same word over and over again. Like that Sexy Red song, hated the hook on that. And I that song was also kind of destined to not like it, because I don't like Sexy Red at all. But again, not a bad song. Besides Sexy Red, though, none of the features are like really bad. I think Lotto does a good job. I really like Megan Thee Stallion. Little side note about Megan Thee Stallion. I'm kind of excited to listen to that Act 2 thing, because I liked her first project. What was some other features? Boss Man D-Lo does an alright job. CeeLo Green's pretty good. There was another one on there that I liked, but what was the name of the person? I'm blanking on it right now. Cool to see her try other like types of songs and not the same hype songs over and over again. That was cool. I like seeing that, even though the execution isn't really as good as you would hope. And come on now, like change up that delivery, try something else, that hard hitting like gangster delivery slash like flow, like tone that you're going for. Whenever like I've been hearing that for a bunch of songs, you're going to have to do more than a lyrical switch up or more than a beat switch up for me to really consider it a much different song. Because at that point, it's really not. It sounds a third the same instead of completely different. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there are highlights in this project. The song with Megan is good. This Hold On is not an awful song. What was it? There was another one. Like I said, the intro was really good. The second track in the album is really good. I don't remember the name of it though. The song with Lotto's pretty good. I struggle with like remembering names of songs as I'm like trying to, like I'm kind of feel like I'm under the spotlight almost. But this project overall is about a 4 out of 10. And I am kind of excited to see where Glorilla could go with, not, I shouldn't say excited, I'm curious. because it could definitely get better and her next project could definitely be one worthwhile. But this first one was more of a miss than it was a hit. Bro, my bad. I'm watching like a pedo catch at the same time, so I don't know if y'all heard that a little at the beginning. But anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, then obviously there are a million ways you can support me if you look in the description. If you'd like, obviously hit that like button and hit the like button and, subscribe and do that good stuff. I love that type of support. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you want to hit the Patreon for as little as $1.50 a month, I'd appreciate it. And obviously you can see the benefits. Some of them probably might not even be listed, because I had to remake it, and I don't think I noticed that like there was less things listed than what was on the last one, but I don't know what they were. So there will probably be more benefits, and I plan on adding more in the future. Like the longer people are subscribed, you can get more benefits. And obviously I want to be able to benefit you as much as I can. I do tons of merch. I have so many articles of merch and clothing if you want to go check that out. If you have ideas for merch, you can leave comments under that. Send me a picture, DM me of you in merch, and I swear to God I might pull up on you and kiss you if you give me the address. All sorts of stuff. Check out my music if you'd like and support me that way. There are so many things you can do. However, if you just choose to hit the subscribe button, I will appreciate you still a whole bunch. I love y'all. Hope you're having a good day.